Psycho Chickens of Cyberspace, Troy Casey, over here in the Holy Land. Yeah! Cowboy Troy says, let's get busy. All right, so we're live. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Okay, got a little throttling going on there on Facebook, but people will come in. All right, here we go.
Oh, people are showing up.
People are showing up. All right, thank you, Curtis.
Welcome. What kind of Chi Gong are we doing today, Troy?
We're gonna do a little Zen swing, and then I'm going to the airport and going to San Diego. So, yeah, baby. Are you gonna stay, or are you gonna go back to the house? We're gonna
go back to the house after a little Zen swing.
Okay, we're gonna do the Zen swing. Keep it simple, guys, right? 10 minutes of this a day, okay? 10 minutes is a day. Chi means energy, Gong means practice. This is an energy cultivation practice. Remember, the body automatically heals itself. You're an all-knowing self-healing mechanism. When you get out of your own way, get out of your head, get into your body experience, be embodied, be integrated, integrate the information that makes up your formation. Your ideas get baked into your consciousness, into your body. Mind is an embodied process. Most people are dealing with elevated cortisol and subsequent inflammation disease, which kills your dreams. If you don't have your dream defined, living by default will be your choice. Working for another boss that you don't want to work for, etc. All right, we're not going in that direction right now. We're just lubricating the tissues to relieve your psychological issues. We're doing 10 minutes minimum of day. You get out here, you're probably going to do about, 10, 15, 20 minutes minimum. 20 minutes minimum. And you feel great. Sometimes you do 30, maybe even 40 sometimes. But the bottom line is you just get out here and you lubricate the tissues. 75% of your weight goes up here, heel comes off the ground, then you swing over here, heel comes off the ground. This is the Zen swing, guys. It's not that one dance that the little kid did on Ellen, right? It kind of looks like that, but it's not, okay? It's different, okay? We're doing the Zen swing, baby. Eyes are on the horizon. Twist is going into the cervical units. Your eyes are closed. This is calming your monkey mind. Play with your tempo. The slower you move, the faster Chi moves. So, and I've got a pretty fast monkey mind, so I go a little faster than most, but you can slow it down. As we've seen over the weeks, Barbaro comes out here and just kind of floats around. And I've seen a documentary in Shanghai. That's where I picked up the drunken monkey. There was a dude who just like literally old Chinese guy, and he was just like, it's a movement meditation. You're becoming embodied, right? You're harmonizing your breath with your movement. You're conscious of your breath. And so, look, I'm proud of Curtis doing whatever the fuck he wants over there, making it up. See that? It's good, man. He's getting into his stuff. Look at him. He's going into the groin.
Yeah,
He's
getting the hip flexor here.
Shoulders. Well, I like that wide movement because it gets into the pec minors. And so, all right, guys, just get it however you want, man. Nuance it up. Can't do it wrong, okay? You can't do it wrong. Think about that. Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Curtis. Curtis is a motherfucking man. He had a child in his sabbatical away from CHN. He's a dad now. Super proud of him. Super awesome guy. And he's one of my Purium business partners. He's a brand partner with Purium. You want to be with a good dude and get some good tutelage? He's been with me for almost 2 or 3 years now. He really knows the ropes. He's watched me train entrepreneurs and watched me grow in business exponentially. Helped me build my book, helping me build my second book, get everything on Amazon.com, etc. And so do some business with Curtis. Curtis, he got a link, and you do the ultimate lifestyle transformation. He's part of a Holistic Justice League. They do group cleanses all the time. He will take you through the ropes and help support his family business, right? Because he's got to raise a family and stuff. And what I've told all you guys, if you're on social media and you're not making money, I recommend you get off. Otherwise, join me in business. You'll get entrepreneurial training, you'll get healthy, you'll be closer to me, and we'll make a boatload of money before we change that money supply, right? It's my job to change the money supply because it's usury, which means criminal abuse. And so the Federal Reserve is neither. Unpack that. Always and forever. Federal Reserve is neither. So you're being duped and enslaved by this monetary system, right? So wake up to that. And what you want to do is break out of that. Train yourself as an entrepreneur. Get your side hustle on. And so I work with a multi-level marketing company. We've been around for 30 years. We've been MLM for, I think, about 12 or 13 years. My team's doing about $500,000 in business a month. I've helped over 25,000 people eat cleaner and greener. My average client loses 25 pounds in the first 30 days. Jump on in, leave a comment in the box, or get a hold of Curtis. What's your Instagram, Curtis?
My Instagram, I just changed the name. I changed it to Saint Germain Guiled. What do you think about that?
Okay,
Troy?
that's great. Don't fucking change your Instagram name again. I recommend switching it back to your name.
Okay.
Because that's what you had it for years. And then me, I want to tag people and I start looking for them. I can't fucking find them. Stop changing your name. Pick one name and go with it. It could be your name, brand that out. Otherwise, I work with too many people that change their name. I can't even fucking find them on the internet. Don't do that. That's
I might keep it Saint Germain.
Okay.
I want to be a little incognito.
Okay, do whatever you want. It makes you float your boat. But the secret to business is not keeping your business a secret. And I want to help you support your family. And so regardless of Curtis's confusion on social media, that's not a problem. His ability to guide you and direct you into that business, he is trained by me. He's world class. Work with him, okay? You want to be with a really nice gentleman. You want to build that community. You want to connect to the rest of the Psycho Chicken Wellness Warrior Army. Then get with Curtis, okay? Get with Curtis. He's a good man. He really knows his shit. He's sweet as pie. And you're in for a treat. You know, get your side hustle on there. Don't complain about money and the way things are. Like, build beyond that. It took me 13 years to bootstrap my company, right? Having an ex-wife henpeck me, it's not enough. You're not making enough money. You should do something else. This isn't gonna work. I still built behind it. Had black mold exposure, severe brain fog, autoimmune, neurological dysfunction, and still had to play Mr. Mom and take care of my kids. And so, look, it can be done. And now I've got about 4 or 5 people underneath me making anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 in less than 3 years. $5,000 to $20,000 a month. And large percentages of that are residual. Once people taste these organic products, they can't believe the level of nutrition and mineralization and how good they feel and how good they look. And I get customers for life. Thank you guys. Thank you, all you guys who do business with me. Some lady told me she bought my course and she enjoyed it. I was crying this morning. I'm so grateful you guys do any business with me. I'm so grateful that I can help anyone at any level. And my biggest thing is trying to do as much free stuff as I can, right? That's why I do Chi Gong in the park in the morning every single day. That's why I put out thousands and thousands of videos over the years. I'm truly here to help. I've got a heart of gold, and I just want to give away what I have. But I got to make sure I'm sustainable, right? Can't give away the store. I got a business advisor. He said, no, don't do that, right? But you know, that's like I'm not motivated by money. But in the meantime, before I change the money supply, we need fuckloads of boatloads of money, okay?
We need a Sprinter van to go on tour.
Well, I got,
See all of you.
We're gonna have the Sprinter van, no problem. And then I need a plane right over there on Airport Mesa, right? and a helicopter and whatever else. I don't need a helicopter actually, unless I'm living in the city, right? And so what I need is a plane right up there. I'll take a G5 or a G6, no
Speaking
problem.
of planes, I'm gonna get home. You got 10 minutes, and then you're home by 7.
Okay.
I'll check your things.
All right, Curdy McGurdy keeping me on point for the plane flight to Paul Check today. We're going to San Diego, Swami's Beach tomorrow. Everybody in San Diego, holler at all your friends. We're gonna be at Swami's Beach tomorrow for Chi Gong in the park. And then from there, we are going to Minneapolis, going to see Gary V. Get my book to Gary V and do some Chi Gong in the park in Minneapolis. Little chilly, so we packed some extra warmer clothes. And Curdy McGurdy's gonna drive me down to the old Phoenix area. And we're gonna hop on a plane. You know, California's pretty quick. You can pretty much drive there, but I need a plane right up over here is what I need. Because, and I was hanging out with Ted Nugent last week, and Rocco was telling me his son that he only flies private right now. And Donald Trump sent him a plane from Austin to come down from Waco. It's a 20-minute plane ride. And that is the ticket I'm going for, guys. Mark my word. I also was in the Amazon in 2012, and I saw this vision that I have a beautiful white plane with the purple Troy and not cursive, but I have the vision and big Troy in purple on the side of my fucking plane, right? And that's what I'll get. Why? Because I say so. Okay, let's do the nuance. Let's bend over a little bit. Open up the neck. Get into the shoulder heads. Oh, this feels so good. I'm at Swami's Beach tomorrow in San Diego County, Encinitas, hanging out with my friend Matt Winkley and his wife, Julie. And so super excited to hang out with them. We got the Inner Circle team, the Powerhouse, Barbero, Eric, and Miguel coming down. Also my new friend Jasper from Australia. He's a documentary filmmaker. He wants to shoot a documentary on me, and he's into fitness. He was shooting the Arnold Classic for a while, and anyways, I met him in Waco. Solid dude, Australian. He's pretty huge, buff, and he's into art. He had this cool shirt that he created. Anyways, big shout out to Jasper. Hopefully he can make it. We're going to Paul Check. We're gonna shoot some really cool videos, interview on my new book that's coming out. All about men's work, where we're at today, how'd we get here, and the solutions moving forward, defining the masculine roles, really mapping it out for you guys so that we can understand our time, place, and be more holistic and sustainable moving forward, be cooperative, understand ourselves more, understand others, so we can be of service, right? All knowledge is knowledge of self. We're just lubing up the tissues, guys. We only need 10 minutes. And see, every time I get started, I do like at least a minimum of 20 or so. But today, I gotta go get to the airport, Zen swing, back on the Zen swing. So you guys can practice this at home once I bounce, okay? Just keep practicing. This is a 100-day challenge, 100 consecutive days. If you forget a day, start over. You'll be happy you did, because once this is in your template as a habitual pattern, your life will change, okay? I'm gonna get in, start teaching the Drunken Monkey Chi Gong towards the end of this. I don't wanna confuse people too much, giving them, what my practice looks like. I just wanna keep it simple, right? Get you guys swinging. You'll be your own drunken monkey. I don't care if you got scoliosis or, cancer or any of that stuff. You'll be your own drunken monkey by the time we're done with the 100 days, right? And I plan on doing this for the rest of my life. Why? Because this is free energy, and I'm here to usher in free energy. Tesla technology, 0-point technology, cold fusion. I don't give a fuck how we roll it out. We're gonna harness the energy in the atmosphere and give it to human beings. It's gonna burn cleanly. It's going to be much more sustainable. It's going to be truly free. It's going to power to the people, right? This is what we're doing, ushering in free energy. It's going to subjugate and make obsolete the whole Federal Reserve fake money system. We don't need central banking anymore. Once technology becomes our whipping boy instead of enslaving us, our basics will be taken care of. We can 3D print houses, right? You don't have to. It seems like every industry gets set up and it's like a good idea, and then next thing it becomes usury, criminal abuse. Like the whole construction thing. They have all these regulations that you have to build a certain way, and all these fucking houses get mold in it and makes people sick. So I don't care what regulations, and yeah, you don't want walls falling down on you and the roof and all that shit. I get it, but you got to go through so much red tape to actually build a shelter for you, and then housing costs so much money, and it's a big game. And they're chopping down the fucking rainforest for all that wood when you could use hemp. You could use hempcrete. You can use hay bale houses. You can make earth ships. You can use garbage, tires. I mean, let's cut the fucking shit, human beings. Let's get our shit together. I mean, it's fucking simple. We got to align with biomimicry. Life creates conditions conducive for life. Right now, we're just basically fucking each other in the ass and going, woo! No Vaseline. Isn't it great? And then, you know, you got people screaming and children are being abused like that too. And like we just turn our heads and be like, I got to get to work. And I got to, you know, I can't pay attention to any of this stuff. And politics is too deep. Your whole life is directed by politics. You don't have the brain power to think about that stuff and tackle the bigger ideas of the world. Hey man, this government here in the United States is we the fucking people. We the people rule this fucking land, right? So we got to recognize and get back to basics, right? Everybody's just made excuses. The criminal abuse happens, Airbnb pushing out grandma and kids, and then I hear people in the Matrix online, they're like, you know, Airbnb, you know, works for me. I get it, right? It's kind of a better stay. But the thing is, oh, you want to, we just give you a better stay or a cheaper stay or something that works for you, but we've got to push out grandma and children for that? I mean, think about that. And that's what's happening, not just in this community, but everywhere. Inside Airbnb.com, check it out. It started in Venice, Italy. People are standing up and taking their rights. Remember, you know, torches and pitchforks and mobs rule, right? We've got a little bit of a good idea about the justice system, but remember, a lot of these judges are corrupt. Politicians are corrupt. Law enforcement is corrupt. The legal system is corrupt. The lawyers do not fucking represent you. Right? I recommend you look into common law. I recommend you look at basic answers for attorneys when they start fucking coming after you. Criminal's a different story. Keep your fucking nose clean. Behave yourself. I highly recommend that. My stepfather got arrested by the FBI back in 1981, and it did destroy, you know, our family split up. It didn't destroy our family, but you know, it definitely made him pretty estranged. And at 15 years old, you know, I was completely disconnected from my family. But the bottom line, and my dad was just trying to hustle, right? He started dealing a little bit of marijuana, which is now fucking legal, and it should have always been. But of course, pharmaceutical companies and the textile companies vilified that flower and plant, and they legalized it, and then they ushered in the pharmaceutical drugs, which are the real harm. Like, marijuana can solve the majority of everyone's problems, right? You got pain pills, high blood pressure, all the stupid stuff that comes from eating the shitty food. All right, I'm ranting and raving too much, and I think I got about 10 minutes in the can. And I got to get to the airport, which is a 2-hour drive here. This is why I need a plane up here, right? So I can come see all the psycho chickens. getting the Sprinter van, still in the market for a Sprinter van. I mean, I haven't been looking too hard. I got a few people looking for me. And then Tommy's camper van had one, but it's the wrong color, and I can't pay, you know, $90,000 for something I don't want or I don't like. You know, he's got one ready to go, and it's a health and wellness version with a shower and a meeting room that collapses into, you know, a king-size bed, so me, Troy, and Athena can sleep on it. Anyway, guys, I'm just ranting and raving over here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I will see you at Swami Beach tomorrow, 6 a.m. or whatever the sun rises, 6 a.m., 6:15, Swami's Beach, guys. I will be at Swami's Beach in Encinitas at sunrise. And so I'll be with the homies, Eric, Barbero, Miguel, possibly Jasper, if he comes down. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, the Nate Diaz. Oof. I gotta get a little, just mobility. Stretch myself out before I get on that plane. Let's do the shoulder rolls, backwards, and then forwards. I went and hung out with Sandy and Captain Kirk last night. They're so sweet, and I wanted the massage therapist with the electricity, Sacred Trip Massage. .com, and she met Troy, and because Troy, you know, he's an athlete, and he's gonna get a massage. Plus, with all the divorces and stuff, you know, and the trouble my old lady is creating, and you know, taking the children away, stealing money, lying to the cops that I raped a girl in front of my children. I mean, this is crazy shit. Accusing someone of that when you weren't even there, you didn't even witness it. So what you're doing is you're talking about hearsay, gossip. Gossip is corrosive, as Steiner said. And so, look, that stuff shows up in the kids' tissues. So I hire the best coaches and therapists for these guys to stay, you know, fluid, and that they don't get more fucked up than any human being in the past, right? From divorce or being dropped off on the side of the road by your biological father like I was at 14, right? With all your belongings. How about that? I don't know if you guys read that in my book, but I encourage everybody to read that book because it's got incredible adventures. And then what you have on the back end is holistic health, baby. So the medicine goes into your template, but it reads like a novel. It's coming out on paperback on Amazon.com very soon. It's on Amazon.com Kindle, and then we got the new book coming out this summer. I love you guys so much. I thank you so much for the support. Get with me if you want to boost your side hustle. You want to make some money online. My team is exploding. We're expanding in Canada, Europe, all over North America, United States. We're especially building in all these new communities that are blossoming. People moved out of the cities. They're living in nature. They're living in the van life. So business is exploding, guys. Have a look at what we're doing. Get with Curtis. Drop me a DM. Barbero's in there to answer your questions. Put you on the phone with us. Put you on one of our group calls. Make money online. If you're on social media, it's a stress scrolling through this dopamine addiction. Make money with me or get off of it, right? As a health practitioner, I'm here to tell you it's gonna stress you out. And then I look forward to seeing everybody up there in Minneapolis. Gary V. Gonna go see Gary V, that motherfucker. I love that guy. And so we're gonna talk about NFTs. I'm gonna figure out that game and then I'm gonna crush it. Okay? We're gonna crush the NFT game. I'm going with Dara Dubonnet, and she got some good ideas, and she got a heart of gold. She's a smart cookie. I love her so much. And so, gonna see Paul Chek tomorrow. Meet me at Swami's Beach tomorrow morning in San Diego, and then and then we'll be in Minneapolis for the weekend. And I'm looking forward to seeing all you Psycho Chickens. Thank you guys so much for doing business with me, buying the merch, being on the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation. We did a group cleanse last month, the 411 cleanse. 30 days just ended. People are loving it, results, posting their pictures, etc. It's such a joy to work in transformation with you guys. You guys write me, get your back pains being obliterated. Just from these simple movements, neck pain, back pain, mobility, old, young. People are teaching it in their elementary school and the kids are loving it. God bless you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that you guys tune in at all. I'm so grateful that you guys do business with me. Ask me questions. I can give you information. I'm here to do as much as I can, as fast as I can, for free as I can. I love you guys so much. God bless. Woo! YouTube in the house. Let's go. Psycho Chicken NFT. We're crushing it. Uh-oh. Don't be too loud in this little town. What's up? I'm excited for the session. I hope that was good for you. We did 26 minutes. Gotta go.